Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests, and today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Alright guys, we are getting into Buffy the Vampire Slayer today. We are on season 2 episode 18. The title is Killed by Death. What could that mean? Killed by death. I really do not know how to interpret that title. I feel like I never know how to interpret the titles on this show, but like killed by death. Is that referring to Angel? I really don't know. I am of the belief that nothing too bad is going to happen to Angel in this show, just because I know that the Angel show exists. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel, so there is a possibility that the show is a prequel and like he actually does die in this show. But right now, I'm not too sure about it. So yeah, I don't know how to interpret that at all, but I am really curious. It's a really interesting title and I really just like want to get into it, guys. The last episode was really good. It was where it dealt around Miss Calendar. I assume, you know, she is actually dead, which is something I really wasn't expecting. So, yeah. I mean, Buffy didn't even get an opportunity to really forgive her. And I was pretty convinced that her and Giles were actually going to be together. You know, I feel like they were kind of together, I guess, for a couple of episodes. But, like, it really didn't last too long before things went poorly, to say the least. So, let me just say I'm about, like, 80% sure at this present moment that she is dead. But, you know, that 20% is still a pretty large margin for error, so we'll see what happens. I'm intrigued by this episode title, so I just want to get into it. I don't want to delay our getting into it any further, so let's just do it.
I'm sorry that I couldn't kill him for you, but I think I'm finally ready.
Is she? I feel like this is my prediction, she's gonna get to the point where she's ready to kill him and he's gonna change back somehow. Ooh.
Non-vampire.
My whole life just flashed before my eyes. I gotta get me a life.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I mean, you have a pretty exciting life. Can't say I was doing this when I was a teenager.
Half the school's out with this flu. It's a serious deal, Buffy. We're all concerned about how gross you look.
Oh, Cordelia can't help herself.
One night of rest is not gonna kill you.
No, but it might kill somebody else.
You mean Angel might?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still the Slayer. And as long as I am, Angel's not gonna kill anybody else.
Oh, come on. Just one more.
Oh! Imagine working on this cemetery, at this cemetery, sorry, and like working the night shift, and there are always teenagers just fighting. Ooh.
Buffy, you okay? Buffy!
Yeah, she should probably rest. I feel like if Angel wanted to go out and kill someone, he kind of can, regardless of whether Buffy is at 100, because he has. So I feel like she's not really doing anyone any favors right now. She might as well just get better.
Dr. Mercer,
Right here. We need help.
somebody please now.
What happened? She fell.
Did.
The flu fainted.
Yes.
She fell. She's sick. Make it better. It's gonna be okay.
Couldn't have discussed this before going in.
I'm sorry. You can't go any further. Someone should be with her.
Sorry, you can't go any further. I'll call Giles, tell him what happened. You call Buffy's mom, tell her not what happened, just get her here.
Is Buffy okay?
We were able to stabilize.
Is she okay?
She's going to be fine. I want to keep her here a few days, though. She still has some healing to do.
A few days. She's not gonna like that.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Buffy, we're all here.
Are we taking me home?
No, Buffy, you need to lie down.
No, let me go. She wants to go. No, stop it. Hold it steady. Giles, tell them. The vampires. They need to kill the vampires.
No, people are gonna think that she's crazy.
It's got to be the fever.
Yeah, it made her delusional.
They're out there.
That was a new experience. I'm not used to seeing Buffy scared like that.
She just hates hospitals. Since she was a little girl.
What happened?
What happened?
When she was 8, her cousin Celia died in a hospital. Buffy was alone with her at the time.
Oh, what happened to her?
I wanted to say how sorry I am about that teacher, Miss Calendar. Buffy said you were close.
Yeah.
Well, if you need anything.
Thank you.
What if these two got together? Is that crazy?
Do you think she's going to be okay in here?
Just so crazy it just might work? I don't know.
Do you think Angel will attack Buffy in here?
He can come in. It's a public building.
So are they gonna like stake it out or something like that? That's scary. I didn't know that vampire. I mean, maybe I should have realized that, but I didn't know that they were just allowed to go into any public place. Like, I feel like there should still be some level of protection in like a hotel or in a hospital room. That was friggin' freaky. No, kid, stop it. Get out of here. Ah. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Is it just because a lot of people die at hospitals? Maybe it's just teeming with death, kind of like a cemetery? They're doing a very good job at making this an extremely creepy hospital.
Man, I hate it when you lose the young ones.
It's a normal course of
They
treatment.
aren't responding to the normal course of treatment.
They're desperate. They don't
Oh,
understand
look,
what
if you have a problem with my methods, just take it up with the board.
I have.
Oh.
He comes at night. Who? Death.
Whoa. Creepy.
Visiting hours are over.
Well, I'm pretty much family.
By what metric?
If I decide to walk into Buffy's room, do you think for one microsecond that you could stop me?
Maybe not. Maybe that security guard couldn't either. Or those cops. Or the orderlies. But I'm kind of curious to find out. You game?
I wouldn't test him.
Buffy's white knight. You still love her.
Yeah.
It must just eat you up that I got there first.
You're gonna die.
I mean, she was the Xander anyway, regardless.
Help me, help! Avalanche, help! I'm trapped! Power Girl to the rescue! Help me, help! You saved me. Thank you, Power Girl. You're safe now.
This is Buffy and her cousin, was it?
Good morning. It's like your fever's gone down.
Well, good. Thanks for having me. Let's try and keep in touch.
Not so fast.
She saw an opportunity and she took it.
Does this hurt?
Nope.
Amazing.
Well, then I should probably go, right?
No. That's a strong virus you have. Maybe not as strong as you.
Is that the same virus the kids have?
Can we come in?
Not to be outdone. Homework. It's my way of saying get well soon.
You know, chocolate says that even better.
Willow always has the cutest little necklaces. She has a lot of chokers.
I was out of the loop on gifts.
It's traditional among people. Grapes.
Your presence is a gift, Cordelia. It's all we need.
Something happened. I thought you... You know what? Let's take a walk. There's this Dr. Backer, and he's been giving him these experimental treatments. I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's a little creepy. And then there was this kid, Ryan. He said he saw something.
So what?
Death.
Death?
Maybe it wasn't death. Maybe it was
But it was
something else.
So this isn't about you being afraid of hospitals because your friend died and you want to conjure up a monster that you can fight so you can save everybody and not feel so helpless?
Cordelia, have you actually ever heard of tact?
Tact?
I think so.
So is this the part where we say, what can we do to help?
You had to ask that, didn't you?
Little big cake. Just gotta figure out what killed this little girl, Tina. We'll be out. 5 minutes tops.
This is what happens when you're compassionate towards sick people. They take advantage of you.
Oh, Lord, Cordelia. Out of all the things you've ever said, that might be one of the worst.
What are you doing here?
Death and disease are things, possibly the only things, that Buffy cannot fight. It's only natural for her to try to create a defeatable opponent. Especially.
I mean, given the world you guys live in, I would at least put a little weight behind what Buffy is saying.
We live on the Hellmouth side.
Thank you, Willow. Thank you, Willow. I can always trust her. Always.
Unless...
Unless...
Well, sometimes small children do see something we adults don't.
So the kids might be afraid of a regular person? Like the weird doctor.
Stanley Backer was his name, no?
Let's look him up.
You know, most people think that
Oh my
security
God.
guards are just guys that failed the police exam.
She turned the charm on.
I did
So
take the
funny.
fireman's exam, though.
My God, this is a high school student.
Well, this is where all the action is anyhow. I'm all the time restraining people.
How thrilling. I bet you see a lot of tragedy. You know, like that little girl?
Oh, one of Dr. Backer's patients. Dr. Backer's a great man. He understands the real truth about children.
What's that?
Sometimes they die.
You know, you have the most perfect nose I've ever seen.
She's pulling out all the stops. Oh my gosh.
You must work out.
Oh man, she actually did some pretty good work there. Good job, Cordelia.
Could you make just a little more with the touchy gropey?
Jealous?
Of Rogaine boy? I don't think so.
I mean, aren't you in love with someone else, Xander? So.
Oh, right. Your obsession with protecting Buffy. Have I told you how attractive that's not?
Cordelia, someone's gotta watch her back.
Yeah, well, I've seen you watch her back.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I was using the phrase watch her back as a euphemism for looking at her butt.
It was clever. It was clever.
Jealous?
Fine. Watch my back.
This relationship is doomed. There was like a moment where I was like, oh, this could work. But just a moment. It was very fleeting. The show is making me want silk pajamas. I might invest. All because Buffy told me to.
Hey, remember me?
You shouldn't be here.
Why not?
Contagious.
Nah, I already got what you got. What? You think because I'm a grown-up? Believe me, I'm not that grown-up.
What? That was alarming.
Don't come again tonight.
Is that
Ryan,
death?
listen to me.
Okay, the title is making sense.
Grown-ups don't believe you, right? Well, I do. We both know that there are real monsters. But there's also real heroes that fight monsters. And that's me.
Can't fight death.
Oh, Dr. Backer has something of a rap sheet.
Reprimands for controversial experiments, risky procedures, a malpractice suit. Looks like it was dropped suddenly.
This is so creepy. Ugh. Why is he only doing what he is doing to children? It's just so friggin' bizarre. Whoa. Is this death? Ooh. You're gonna have to throw like a sheet on him or something. Damn. That was creepy as hell.
It's apparent that she died of the fever, simple enough, but her records show her improving and then suddenly deteriorating without any apparent cause.
So we checked Dr. Backer out. This guy was not a solid citizen.
It wasn't Backer. He was clean.
What do you mean clean?
What do you mean was?
He's dead.
You saw it?
No, it's invisible. I saw Backer nearly shredded and then the thing knocked me down. But it's real, which means I get to fight it.
This is your work?
No. One of the kids.
Does it look
It would help
familiar?
if we knew what it was.
Okay.
It's invisible to you, but the children can see it.
So like the Pied Piper or something?
Ooh, looks like I interrupted a secret meeting.
You sure didn't.
Just talked to the doctor and she said I can take you home.
No,
And now she wants to stay.
She doesn't look well.
because I'm not well. I feel all okay.
He's gonna pay for the medical bill.
So what's the drill?
Giles, see if you can get a mugshot on that guy. I need to know what I'm fighting.
Right.
I'll check Backer's office, see if I can find any post-its marked why a monster might want me dead.
Sounds like a plan.
Of course, if I find anything, I won't know what it means, so will.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at medical stuff. Xander and I used to play doctor all the time.
No, she's being literal. She used to have all these medical volumes and diagnosed me with stuff. I didn't have the heart to tell her she was playing it wrong.
Wrong? Why? How did you play doctor?
I never have.
You two stay alert.
Finding out who this thing is takes priority. Cordy, you should go with Giles.
Why do I have to have... Good thinking. I could do with a research assistant.
Let's go, tact guy. Be careful.
I assume Angel's gonna pop up again before the episode ends.
The person I wasn't in time to save. It's too bad Angel didn't put me in the hospital sooner. There's something I never thought I'd hear myself say.
Dr. Backer was trying to inoculate the kids with a controlled dosage of the same virus they already had.
Okay.
Or raising their temperatures to burn the fever out of them. So he really was trying to help the kids.
Yeah,
Until
looks
that
like
thing
that.
stopped him.
Why is this thing trying to take children?
What does this do?
It extracts vital organs to replenish its own mutating cells.
Wow. What does this one do?
It elongates its mouth to engulf its victim's head with its incisors.
Ouch. Wait, what does this one do?
I don't even know if we're on the right track. Since this miscreant has only been seen by select individuals, there's a chance we won't ever find a picture of it.
Well, it's not in here.
Oh, that's it? That's so creepy looking.
Who is this?
It's me. I've got your monster.
Where's Giles?
Looking up stuff.
Well, can you put him on?
Hey! The name means child death. This book says that he feeds off of children by sucking the life out of them.
Oh.
But anyway.
Agreed.
Ow. You should see this thing. The way it does this thing, I mean, ew. Why do I let you guys drag me into this stuff?
I feel like you like being around. You just sort of show up.
The Kinderstod gorges by sitting atop his prey, pinning it down helplessly. Then he slowly draws out the life. It must be horrible. horrified for the victim.
That's so sad.
Hello?
Celia?
Oh, is this what happened to her cousin?
Come on, Celia!
Buffy, what is it?
That was so long ago, though, so it's been happening at least since then. Although, no, Buffy's only 16 or 17, right? So I guess that's been 5 years since that event. But yeah, it's probably been lasting or happening longer.
Buffy, think about this.
I have fever. That's how you see the Kinderstod. That's why Celia could see it. That's why Ryan still can. It's the only way.
But how are you gonna fight this thing with 107-degree temperature?
I guess we'll find out. Buffy!
Oh,
Willow, I'm
girl.
going to do this.
Maybe.
That's 100% pure. It'll kill you in an instant.
Yeah, maybe think about what you're doing. Put a little thought into it.
Faster than that.
Ugh. This is such a risky thing to do.
Here's to my health. The kids, they're gone.
What does that mean? That would be awful to learn that your cousin... It's already awful to know that they died, but then to learn that they died in such an awful, traumatic way, that would be rough.
Well,
What?
I think it's in there.
Oh my god, that is so freaking creepy. Does it know that she can see him? Man, I think that the costuming on the show is so much fun.
Okay, I'll get him in a second.
What's wrong?
She's not feeling well again.
You should be in bed.
No, it's not that bad.
No, you're coming with me.
Security.
She just shoved her into a wall. She said, nah, I'm not dealing with you right now.
Get him up! Frogs! Frogs!
Not her, the other one.
No more frogs.
It's cold. Here. We're gonna be safe in here.
Oh my god. What the hell? Ew.
Make me.
Ew.
Come on, come on, come on.
Not again. Ooh. Man, his character design was so friggin' creepy.
Here you go, honey. Peanut butter and jelly without the crust.
Mom? I wanted crunchy peanut butter.
Oh, sorry.
And I said extra jelly.
Alright, Buffy.
Oh, while you're up, could I get a refill?
Guys,
I'm so comfortable.
And another bag of cheesy chips.
Oh my god.
you
You
ate
guys
the
are
last
so friggin'
No,
rude.
there's another bag hidden behind the raisins.
Oh my god, absolutely fucking not. Get out of my daughter's bed and go home. I would not, ever.
This came in the mail?
It's from Ryan.
The boy from the hospital? Oh, he drew you a picture. How nice.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay, guys, we just finished another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was expecting this one because its preview showed us Angel, and he was relevant for the first part of the episode because he is the reason that she ended up in the hospital to begin with. But I was expecting him to be like more relevant throughout the episode, I guess. But I'm not mad about, you know, the turn of events. I just was expecting him to be more prominent. I liked this episode. Again, I was kind of afraid. I was kind of afraid that this episode we were going to lose Dark Angel as well. So the fact that did not happen, I'm happy. I'm happy, you know, and this episode wasn't... I feel like the last few episodes have been very... how do I say this? Like, the plot of the episodes have been... It seemed like the plots were a bit more irrelevant, I guess, to the overall story that they're telling, and they've kind of, you know, gone away a little bit from more episodic things. But I think that we've gone a little bit back into the episodic nature of the show with this episode, which I'm not mad about at all. I don't mind the more episodic type episodes. I just think that, like, I like it when there's like a healthy mix of things that move the plot forward. But no, definitely I'm okay with like these like monster of the week things happening as well. And honestly, as far as these go, I thought that this was a pretty good one. It was really creepy, and you know what, the thing that I appreciate about the show a lot is that I think that they, in the first act of the episode, will usually introduce an idea or something, and you sort of are thrown off as far as where the episode is going to go. Like, for example, you think that the doctor is the one who is killing these children. I also, when Buffy had looked into the hallway and saw that little boy, like, just being very creepy looking, honestly, I was expecting something different from the children. Like, I was expecting them to be evil in some sort of way, but no, the story took a complete heel turn on that. And I really like how the show is able to set up expectations and then sort of demolish them a little bit. It's a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, this is a fun episode. Nothing like it's not... I think that maybe I enjoyed the last few episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer more, but I still had a lot of fun with this one. I really don't have any complaints. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me today. We will pick it up next week with episode 19 of season 2. So until then, I hope you guys take care, and yeah, bye.